Anger, understanding, transforming, letting go. As we drive this quiet country road, I want to talk to you about something we've all felt. Anger. Not the little sparks that pass in a moment, but that deep fire that burns inside. The one that can control our words, our actions, even our lives if we let it. I've had my own battles with it. Moments where it's clouded my mind, hurt people I loved, and left me wondering why I gave it so much power. Today I want to share what I've learned. Simple truths, lessons that have helped me turn anger from a master into something I can understand, work with, and even transform. Anger is energy, not who we are. Itself isn't evil, it's energy. When someone cuts you off, lies to you, or disrespects you, that burst of heat you feel, that's life energy rising in a certain way. The problem isn't the energy, it's that we identify with it. We say, I am angry, but you're not angry. You are not the anger, you're just experiencing it. If you can remember that, even for a moment, you create a little space between you and the fire. And in that space, you gain control. Pause before the fire burns. Anger loves speed. It thrives when you react without thinking. One pause, breath, can be the difference between saying something you will regret, handling the situation with clarity. I've learned to just stop, take a long deep breath, sometimes two. That tiny gap changes everything. It reminds you that you are in control, not your emotions. It's always deeper. Anger is almost never about the surface. You're not angry because someone left the dishes in the sink. You're angry because you feel unheard, or disrespected, or scared. When we dig deeper, when we look honestly, we find that what we call anger is often pain wearing a mask. When you see that, you stop fighting symptoms, start healing the real wound. Use anger as a teacher. I used to think anger was an enemy, but the truth is, you're willing to listen. It shows you where you're still carrying hurt, where your ego is still fragile, where you're still chained to expectations. If you treat anger like a mirror instead of a weapon, it stops you being destructive and starts becoming transformative. The cost of holding on. There's a weight that comes from holding anger. You feel it in your chest, your stomach, your shoulders. crazy thing is, the other person, half the time, they've moved on. We think we're holding on as power, but really, it's poison we drink ourselves, hoping it hurts them. Letting go isn't about weakness, it's about choosing freedom. Being calm isn't passive, it's powerful. People think calm means being soft, being walked over, but true calm, power. When everyone else is yelling, you're steady, and chaos is raging, and you're clear. That's strength. Anger gets attention, but calm earns respect. Anger might get attention, but calm earns respect from others and from yourself. Transform the energy. Or energy of anger you can turn into something useful. Take it to the gym, put it into your work, pour it into building something that outlasts the moment. When you learn to channel anger instead of exploding with it, it becomes fuel. That fuel can drive you to places anger alone never could. Response over reaction. Reaction is instant. It's blind. Response takes a moment. It sees. Life will keep throwing you situations at you. People, challenges, mistakes, disrespect. Every single time you get to choose. Will I react like a puppet, or will I respond like a master of myself? That choice, that's where freedom lives. Self first. People think forgiveness is for the other person. Truth is, it's for you. Forgiveness doesn't mean that what they did was okay. It means you're done letting it eat you alive. Start with yourself. Forgive yourselves for the times you've lashed out, the words you've said, the damage you've done. And then you can really forgive others and free yourself from the chain of anger. Awareness is a cure. Awareness changes everything. When you catch yourself getting triggered, when you can see the anger rising instead of drowning in it, that's where transformation begins. It's not about suppressing it or pretending you're above it. It's about seeing it clearly, breathing through it, and choosing differently, moment by moment. As the road stretches on, I'm reminded of how anger used to control my life. But here's the truth. You don't have to live like that. You can take the lessons, take the energy, and build something stronger, calmer, freer. Anger doesn't have to be your master. It can be your messenger and your fuel. Next time you feel it rise, just pause, just breathe, and remember, you are not the anger. You are far bigger than that.